Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke informs Ridge that she's waiting for Nick. Ridge picks this time to eventually apologize for being a hull when she took the CEO position. He was wrong and no way meant to beget her pain. They establish that they'll always love each other. She coaxes, "Is that it you came then to say?" Brooke leans in and reprises, "What's it you really want to tell me?" as Nick appears. He chortles that they've plans to spend the day together and Brooke walks off with him. In a suite, Eric takes a call from Donna, who misses her honey bear. He launches right into complaining about Nick showing up with a docket and an engagement ring. Donna is ever shocked that Brooke was seen kissing him. She orders her hubby to find Ridge right now. Meanwhile, Brooke and Nick wander around Naples eating gelatos. When Ridge shows up, he's agitated. Eric learns Brooke went off with Brooke and harangues about time running out. He warns that Nick is going to propose. Nick shows Brooke his boat and they prepare to head off on an adventure. Nick pulls out his phone to check if the boat's ready to go and tells Brooke they're all set. "Just the two of us." Liam's head girth is back, and he's moved to the settee. His father tells him he's so glad he's going to be okay. Finn arrives with a croaker. Bag in hand, and Bill declares that Liam's remarkable recovery is a phenomenon thanks to Grace Buckingham. Finn warns of possible complications and Liam and Bill both promise the case won't overdo it. Finn asks if Dr. Buckingham has gone over the need for physical remedy with them. Bill says she has and declares another phenomenon. Finn, lowering with easily growing reservations, grunts, yeah. Another phenomenon. Finn says that this experimental treatment could change the way they treat all cancers. He can't believe he was ignorant of it and that it came putatively out of nowhere. Liam's forfeiture with being a guinea gourmandizer, and Bill's happy he could give him hope. Finn rolls as he learns Bill paid 1 million bones for the surgery. He begins grilling Bill about who he paid, but he shrugs that he didn't pay attention. Liam remarks on Grace saving him after what her ex-husband did to him and hope. Liam remembers it was to pay off gambling debts, and a light bulb seems to go on in Finn's mind. In her office, Grace hollers at someone through the phone that this is over. "No way bother me or my daughters again, do you hear me?" She disconnects and nervously looks at head reviews on her laptop. A nanny knocks and enters and Grace snaps at her. She also apologizes and mentions she's under a lot of pressure right now. Formerly alone, she picks up the phone and putatively confirms just that as she tells her son Paris how important she loves her and there's nothing she wouldn't do for her and her sisters. After, she looks at Liam's reviews again and also deletes his medical history. Finn gets on his laptop and finds everything in Liam's train since his brain bleed has been deleted. Meanwhile, in her office, Grace thinks back through telling Finn that Liam had an inoperable brain excrescence and selling Bill on the experimental surgery. Suddenly, Finn appears. With a bit of a menacing grin, he reports that he was just at Bill's checking on Liam after such an invasive procedure. She says he's lucky. Finn says he's also lucky Bill had 1 million bones to pay. "What's going on, Grace? I want answers and I want them now." Finn has been hot on Grace's trail. Liam's surgery and his miraculous recovery from a brain excrescence drew jubilation from Finn. This time he confronts Grace about what's going on and she eventually breaks down. She doesn't want her secret getting out and begs Finn to keep quiet. Grace's pleas fall on deaf cognizance because latterly she and Finn go to the Spencer manse to see Liam and hope Finn orders Grace to tell Liam the verity about his brain cancer. Liam's been in a joyous mood since the junking of his excrescence. But Grace's concession could shatter his world. Grace isn't the only croaker keeping secrets. As seen last week, Lee is intimately tending to a slow Luna and compassionately wants to give her bastard/granddaughter an alternate chance at life, and conceivably redemption. Still, Luna isn't out of the forest land just yet. Lee sits surveillance at Luna's bedside and promises this won't be the end for her. Brooke has decided to move on with Nick. But not if Ridge can help it. After Eric reveals he saw Nick with a ring, Ridge rushes to find his Logan. Ridge arrives to see that Brooke and Nick have taken off on a boat. Brooke is lounging on the sun deck, enjoying the lift when an air cornucopia blasts through the air. Nick looks on in shock as Ridge yells Logan as disaster strikes. Eric's hunt to reunite Brooke and Ridge has reached grim situations. Why is he pushing so hard? Ridge has made his choice, and Brooke should now be suitable to make her own choices in peace. Finn paid Liam a visit to check on his injuries and see how his mending is coming on. While Finn anticipated opening those tapes to a whole lot of aches, what he set up was curious. Veritably curious. So curious, in fact, it had him hearing alarm bells. Commodity fishy was going on then. Finn was right. Commodity questionable is going on, and effects aren't what they feel. Unfortunately, when he made the discovery, Grace was hearkening in at the door. She felt the walls closing in and she began to horrify. Can she duck for cover and come up with a presumptive explanation to save herself and bury her secret indeed deeper? Lee repeated history this week by abducting another dead family member. Important like she did with Finn, she blazoned Luna's woeful end, but rather of taking her granddaughter/bastard to the morgue, she took a veritably important alive Luna home to watch for her intimately. Lee has her locked down in the same room she kept Finn in and is trying to nurse her back to life. We've to wonder what Lee's plan is, especially since she's been down this road ahead. How is she going to explain herself if Luna does open her eyes and return to the world? What's she going to say if Luna wakes up and is more evil than ever? Lee is playing with fire. We just hope no bone gets burned. We've to hand it to Brooke for eventually letting go of Master Waffler Ridge. She gave the dressmaker and claim and indeed an alternate chance to pick her, and when he didn't, she dropped him like a hot potato and rode off into the evening with Nick. Brooke find happiness with Nick, while we're sure he'll do everything she can to please her and sweep her off her bases. We all know she'll be stewing for Ridge the entire time. We hope Nick is happy playing alternate swindle to his family. Lee. She loves her family and is committed to them. Indeed, her family, Poppy, with whom she frequently goes toe-to-toe. She wants to save Luna's life, so she's been given an alternate chance. Still, this could beget trouble for her relationship with Finn and could beget her to lose her medical license. This shows the lengths that Lee would go through to save a loved one's life. Lee believes she's a good person, but we'd say she's further of a complex character. She has a blend of good and bad traits. Her devotion to her family causes her to blur the lines of medical ethics. How numerous times has she hidden a family member who was presumed dead? And there was also that blend up about her partner being Luna's natural father. But behind that tough surface, Lee has a heart of gold. It just takes time for her to warm up. Brooke is stealing the limelight for her romantic history with Nick, and Ridge seeing this play out makes us wonder what it would be like to see two men fight over Lee. She still has chemistry with Bill, indeed when she's worried with him for the Looney Luna situation. Perhaps her ex-husband, Jack, could come back to Los Angeles and try to win her back again. We'd love to see Jack and Bill fight for Lee's affection. However, it's Lee, if anyone deserves love. Perhaps an amorous love story could do her some good and soften her. Lee always captivates suckers, no matter what she's up to. It's time for the limelight to shine on her. Her son, Finn, came a leading man thanks to his solid marriage to Steffi. We love watching Shin defy all the odds. The same could be with his mama. She formerly has her family and a hot career in Los Angeles. All she needs is a good-looking man on her arm.